You're on the videos? It's safe going?
Video, yeah.
Welcome back to Red Brook Farm in Scarborough, Maine. And what we're doing is we're just looking at a colony here. This is a double deep. As you can see, there's 10 frames and 10 frames of bees here in these. Look underneath here. See the bees under there? What I'm doing is this colony was a 5-frame nuke. And it's turned into much more because I had another colony from next door there which I vacuumed out of a house in Saco. It's now an empty box right there. It's an empty stand. And this colony has just gone from nothing to, and what happened was all those bees left me in one day, and I think they must have come over to this colony right here. No, but I don't need it, but I'm going to want that. I'm going to put that frame box on top of this. Because this is one monster-sized colony here. And so what I'm doing is I'm lifting through here to see what I got. And what you see here is capped honey. This is capped honey on top. And this is honey that this is nectar that they're curing into capped honey. This is nectar that's been cured, dried down to 18% moisture. This is 80% moisture that they bring back from the flowers, and now they're drying it and digesting it and drying it and putting drops in and drying it, so that that looks pretty. Actually, that looks pretty pretty well dry too. And where's my frame? Here's my frame spacer here. So what I'll do here, put my smoker down, and I'm just doing a quick peek here, nice and slow, and a quick peek through here. Try not to squeeze any bees between my fingers so I don't get stung. Here you go, this is brood, and I'm kind of keeping an eye open for the queen. This is brood here. This is capped brood, and this is larva. You can just barely see the larva in here. In these cells, and I'm looking real quick because the wind's coming back up again. And see, this is dark capped honey all around the edges. They've capped it.
Yep.
And this is brood colony. Yeah. Don't worry about your fingers. They will not come after you. They are not interested in you at all. That's where my bees went. They came over to here. I was worried where my bees went. Bees typically don't do that. I'm looking for a queen. These are all worker bees. I got just a couple of drones, which is what I like. The drones are the males, and I don't like to see many of them. Look at that brood nest right there. Look at this good solid brood, and then there's some honey and there's some pollen in around the edge. Actually, there's not much pollen right now, which is not good. So a little bit of pollen in there. We've just come through 3 weeks of rainy weather, and that is a beautiful, tight, solid brood nest. That is beautiful to see that here. Good sign as soon as I see some eggs, but with the size of this colony and the texture of this colony, I can tell right now that they have a queen, because they're just really calm and docile right now, which is good. I'm trying not to squish them between my fingers. Here's some older brood. You can see the color of this. This brood is older. The cap brood, it lasts for 9 days or more. And so what they're doing, this is older brood. I get my days. I see some milk brood. And I'm looking for a green queen. By a green queen, I mean a queen that I've marked in green. And I'm looking for some eggs too. I get the sun behind me like this. I've got milk brood, and where I see milk brood, I'm looking for eggs. So I know I've had a queen in here 2 days ago, because I'm seeing 2-day-old brood. And the only reason this colony has so many bees in it, because they all moved over from the colony that I took out of a house. The colony that I took out of the house, probably I didn't get the queen. Look at this brood. This is going to be a booming colony. Now what you're looking at right down here is drone brood. This is, see the bullet shapes to it? The bullet shape there and the bullet shapes there. I like to see drone. I don't want to see bullets in the middle. I like to see bullets along the edge. then I like to see just a few of them because those are the males. And they need males. The colonies need a small percentage of males in case they need to inseminate another queen. And I'm looking, and I don't see her. She's probably in that other box that I set down there on the ground. But this colony is one lucky colony, I'll tell you, because they got the supply of all the bees from next door. Now I got one bee buzzing me. They've been very patient here while I've had this open. I've got some, I'm just looking for the green queen. There she is, the green queen, right here. See her?
Yeah.
See that dark queen right there?
Mm-hmm.
She's got a green dot on her. I got that queen on May 21st, and I marked her green, okay? And so that I could see her easily, and I know if she's been superseded. And so she is the boss. There's only one bee in this entire colony that looks like that. And she's doing a little inventory. She's trying to find a place to hide right now because she likes the dark. And she's a dark carniolan queen, that dark belly. See her in relation to the other size? See her? She's right here. She's going to go through to the other side of the frame. And so what I do is I turn it over like this. And there she is. And I'm going to put her back in before she's starting to run around a little bit. And I'm going to put her back in. I've seen her. She is nice and fat. And she is ready to go. And so what I do, you watch, I take this and I slide them, actually.
District 4, standby, rescue 2, engine 4, 230 Pine Point Road, 404.
Yeah. And that's the fire department that you're hearing in the background. And so what I'm trying to do now, turn the fire department off because that's not my district, but I want to close this up so that I don't hurt anybody here. Right on the outside edge.
Fire department, transmit box 84, rescue 2 and engine 4, respond to 230 Pine Point Road.
Come on, girls, look out.
The area of CB's Landing Road for a male 92 years of age who fell from a standing position.
There we go.
Possible leg injury.
Try not to sting her.
Is conscious and alert. Box 84, rescue 2 and engine 4.
The key thing here is you just handle them really gentle. And slide it back in. This colony is going to get a super on it. This colony, as I said before, all it had, here's the rest of the bees, and this is full of nectar. And so what I need to do is move them off the edge, smoke them, be very careful here. I don't want to kill them, so. Come on, get off the edge there, guys. There we go. Slide it back on. And what I'll do is I'm going to put another box on top. Super. This is the box that they'll fill this with honey, and I can take this. Because as you can see, they were full of space, and they were very full. So what I need to do now is just 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 frames. I want to space these in such a way that they are going to fill out. This is drawn comb. It's already drawn from last year. And so what I'm doing, daddy long-legged spider, what I'm going to do is they're going to fill this up with surplus nectar. And that, I just need to get my spacer. I just take this frame spacer here and space them so I get the right bee. I'm cheating on bee space a little bit because I'm going to get more nectar out of 9 frames than I will out of 10 because they'll draw them out deeper. And so what I'm doing here now is spacing them out like that so I get perfect bee space. See that right there? You know, you can actually, this is actually I'm chewing a jerry rig here. This is usually what you staple onto the sides.
Oh, okay.
But they make something that'll work in that. And so what we're doing here. So now, and what I want them to do is, they're gonna draw honey out into that. And what I'm missing is a queen excluder, which is a wire mesh. Which is a wire mesh that actually goes, there's a wire mesh that goes here that the queen can't get up. The queen has to stay down below, because I don't want her laying eggs up in here. If she's a really strong queen, she'll lay eggs all the way up through to the top. And I don't want her to do that. So I got brood in both. This is a strong colony, and thanks for checking in. Welcome back to Red Brook Farm in Scarborough, Maine.
That's it.